Sydney Sweeney has very Keynes.
Right here, let's look at this American Eagle ad. Sydney Sweeney, who I probably couldn't pick out of a lineup of two people. They tell me she's a pretty girl. I know that they talk about her having big boobs or whatever, but I don't know what this.
Legs.
Let's play the clip here. This is the new deal, and I'm going to tell you why we're playing this in a second. So this is typical of what American Eagle and their clothing brand would do. So I would like to have that GT right there.
American muscle car.
I mean, I'm all about that Mustang right there. I could care less about her. But American Eagle shares have gained 10% today after unveiling a new ad campaign fronted by Sydney Sweeney. Now, I can't tell you anything. I don't know who she is. I guess she's an actress, right?
I have no idea.
So she's an actress. Now, I'll tell you why I like this, because they bring up this point here in this tweet, is how this is an affront to the ad campaigns of these woke companies like Jaguar, who lost market share when they came out and, started dudes dressed up like women and stuff like this. Take note, Bud Light. This is how you sell a car. This is how you sell a pair of jeans. This is how you sell a beer. This is how you sell motor oil, for crying out loud. Can we please go back to the days where you're like, oh, are you telling me sex? So this is not about sex. This is an attractive woman, a well-known woman, in an ad campaign with an American muscle car. I'm all for it. I'm down for it. Bring back the calendars, whatever. Hang them up in the garage. And not this. Not this. You're like, well, can we not have any of this? No, you can't. You're going to have an ad campaign for everything that's out there. Can we at least have something? This is Jaguar's deal. Yeah. So I'm sitting here going, can we have something that screams, men are men, women are women, and sex sells?
Remember all the old beer commercials? Those were,
they were fantastic.
Yeah, they were manly.
It tastes great, less filling. I mean, makes me want to drink a Miller Lite right now. And I don't like any of that stuff. But look at this. You don't sell a car with just stop it. Who are you appealing to here? And it's a shame too.
I mean, are we going to see as we enter into where you got football season just right around the corner? Are these the kind of ads they're going to play during,
I hope
this
so.
gladiator type sport?
I hope so. So Dennis Miller, Saturday Night Live, great comedian, Dennis Miller, he was on the show years ago, and he told me, because we talked about his stint of doing Monday Night Football, and he said the problem is they ran me out because they were going in a woke direction. He said, football is about gladiators that's busting each other's heads, and girls are running around on the sideline scantily clad. It's gladiators. You're in the Coliseum, let's go. And they've made it where you can't hit the quarterback, and then Colin Kaepernick's kneeling for the anthem, and, calling cops bad and all these kind of things. And, it just pisses me off to see it. So I hope it's bringing it back. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why is because it pisses the liberals off. Like, you want to talk about cry, lib, cry. Like, take a look at this. There's some people, these white liberal women. They are the ruination of this country. They're having a problem with the whole Sydney Sweeney thing, I guess, this American Eagle. Play this clip. Just watch this lunatic retard.
That's too woke because
crank her up.
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi propaganda weird.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney has very Keynes.
Genes are passed down from parents.
I want to hear, pick up, pause it real quick. I want to see people in the chat. Like, are you offended by this? Like, okay, it's a little,
Okay, I'm actually okay with that kind of ad. Sex does sell, but I'm not going to go buy that brand of jeans.
No, of course not. But
I would rather look at that than what you got on the screen right now.
Let's listen to her. Here's what she has to say.
We'd be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this. Probably not.
Fascist.
But it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't have them.
That is Nazi propaganda. I also
Listen, if these two women, let's say they were walking down the street, me and my wife were walking down the street holding hands, and we passed by this one right here. My wife's going to squeeze my hand for one reason, and we're going to pass by the next one. She's going to squeeze my hand again, but for a different reason. And I know exactly what she's saying by the squeeze of that hand. You got to look at this.
Well, first of all, you got the flag back there, which tells you everything. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. You got the septum ring right here. You got, more chins than a Chinese phone book. And this girl, I'm like, and you're gonna say, oh, because she's picking her jeans, it's a play on words. Yeah. And you're gonna say this is Nazi propaganda. This is how far off these people are. I mean, look at that.
And American Eagle probably does not make jeans in her size. Just,
Well, I hope we never find out. So, she's talking about the Calvin Klein jeans. Look at this face. Look at this thing. I mean, this is, look at that. You're like, you're being mean. Damn right I am, because I'm sick of this nonsense being normalized. You know what? And listen, I'm telling you something. If you have a problem, if you have a problem, men out there, because a commercial comes out with a girl that, you can see her cleavage or whatever, get over yourself, please. I mean, this is I just want to slap somebody. I mean, if you're going to talk about somebody that's going to do a commercial, see, this is why I wish God still let me cuss. This is like, you get on TikTok, which I don't, but if you ever do, and you see stuff like this, and you got somebody that's going to sell jeans, sell perfume, sell a beer, and you're going to call that fascism. These are the same people that thinks drag queens in elementary schools are liberating, but you got Victoria's Secret commercial that's going to come out there, and they're the Fourth Reich marching through your living room. And if you got a problem with stuff like that, you got a lust problem, you need to talk to God and deal with that. But let's be honest. What people like this really mean is we hate anything that reminds us that we're not in control of the narrative. Because when sexy, confident people sell products, they call this oppression. But when government-funded, ideology-drenched propaganda is going to tell your kids to question reality and boys can be girls and girls can be boys, they're going to call that progress. Bullshit. They've taken the word fascist, which is a term that once described actual dictators who imprisoned dissenters, and watered it down to mean something I don't like that makes me feel sad and insecure. Listen, fat ass, you clowns think capitalism is tyranny when it appeals to desire, but you're going to cheer on a bureaucrat elite using censorship, coercion, deplatforming, surveillance because it's dressed up in rainbows and hashtags. Here's a truth bomb, lady. Sexy commercials might sell you a fantasy, but the real fascism is the coordinated effort to shame you, silence you, control you, tell you how to live, think, speak, even feel, all in the name of tolerance, which you don't have any, fat ass. You want to talk about manipulation? Look at the state-funded morality police masquerading as activists, and you have to look no further than TikTok. Listen, you guys, you are in a cult. It's ridiculous. So yeah, bring on the commercials.
I like the commercials. It's good. It's a good commercial.
Look at that potato head right there. Good Lord, Steve.